Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start our game. Normal game, okay? So how many people out there? Player one? Player one, here's your buzz-in key. Let's get this show on the road.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, folks, it's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all our players. The first round categories are as follows. Colleges and universities. 1928. Begins and ends with the letter M. The Big Apple. Transportation. And completing the board, our final category is athletes. Let's get things underway. Player one.
The last one officially began January 1st, 1001.
Player three.
What is millennium?
Exactly.
Begins and ends with M. For 200, please, Alex.
Psychic size between small and large.
Player one. You're correct.
According to the title of a 1953 film, it's what Ethel Merman wanted to be called.
Player two.
What is Madam?
Exactly.
Let's do colleges and universities. For 100, please, Alex.
This Midwest school's athletic teams are called the Hoosiers.
Player two.
What is Indiana University?
That's correct.
Colleges and universities. For 200?
Badger alumni know Michael Jackson acquired rights to this school's fight song from Paul McCartney.
Player three.
What is Wisconsin?
Exactly.
I'd like athletes. For 100, please.
In 1989, his first year as the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, the team went 1-15. They later improved.
Player two.
Who is Troy Aikman?
Exactly.
Athletes. For 200, please.
At age 11, in 1972, he scored 378 goals for an Ontario, Canada ice hockey team.
Player three.
Who is Wayne Gretzky?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Athletes. For 300.
The last Major League Baseball player to hit 400 in a season, he was John Glenn's wingman in the Korean War.
Player two.
Who is Ted Williams?
That's who we were looking for.
Athletes. For 400, Alex.
It was Muhammad Ali's original name.
Player two.
What is Cassius Clay?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Athletes. For 500, please, Alex.
One of the two Olympic swimming champions who played Tarzan on film in the 1930s.
Player two.
Who was Johnny Weissmuller?
That's it. Exactly.
Give me colleges and universities. For 300.
This Michigan school's East Lansing campus has the USA's largest college food service operation.
Player two.
What is the University of Michigan?
Nice try, but that is incorrect. Nobody? Player three.
What is Michigan State?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Colleges and universities. For 400?
After the Civil War, Georgetown University chose these school colors to signify the union of the North and South.
Player three.
What are blue and gray?
Right you are.
Colleges and universities. For 500, Alex.
In accordance with the founder's will, this Houston University was tuition-free from 1912 to 1965.
Player three.
What is Texas Christian University?
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for. Is that it? Anyone? This is the correct question.
I'll take transportation for 100.
Non-rigid airships, like the ones used for advertising, are more commonly called this.
Player 3.
What are blimps?
Yes.
Transportation for 200, Alex.
Russia's Lunokhod 1 was the first wheeled vehicle used here.
Nobody? This is the correct question.
Transportation for 300, please, Alex.
In 1993, Barbara Harmer became the first woman to co-pilot this supersonic plane.
Anyone? This is the correct question.
The Big Apple for 100, please, Alex.
Home to the Knicks and Rangers, it's one of New York City's largest indoor sports arenas.
Player 2?
What is Madison Square Garden?
Exactly.
The Big Apple for 200.
Both located in Queens, they're New York City's two major airports.
Player 3.
What are LaGuardia and Kennedy?
Right you are.
The Big Apple for 300.
At 42nd Street and Fifth Avenue, you'll find this great institution guarded by two lions.
Player 2?
What is the New York Public Library?
Absolutely. Pick again.
The Big Apple for 400, please, Alex.
The answer to the question, how do you get to this hall, is practice, practice, practice.
Player 3.
What is Carnegie Hall?
Definitely.
The Big Apple for 500, please, Alex.
Named for a Danish settler, it's the only borough on the mainland.
Anybody? This is the correct question.
I like begins and ends with M for 400, please.
In a special promotion, Rite Aid pharmacies have tied this medical test to Mother's Day.
Player 3.
What is a mammogram?
That's it exactly.
Begins and ends with M for 500.
We're talking major whirlpool with this.
Player 1. Oh, that's incorrect. Player 2?
What is Maelstrom?
Absolutely. Pick again.
I'll try 1928 for 100.
During 1928, both the Graf Zeppelin and this woman made their first flights across the Atlantic.
Player 3.
Who is Amelia Earhart?
Yes, it was her. Pick again.
1928 for 200.
After Coolidge chose not to run again for president, this man did and carried 40 out of 48 states.
Anyone? Here's what we were looking for.
1928 for 300, please.
This company drove up new business with the purchase of Dodge and the introduction of the Plymouth.
Anyone at all? Take a look. Here's the right response.
I'll take transportation for 400, please.
Answer? The daily double. Did you make your wager, please?
The Baltimore type of this fast sailing ship originated in the Chesapeake Bay region in the 1800s.
Player 3.
What is the Clipper?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Transportation for 500.
This rugged vehicle may derive its name from the abbreviation for general purpose.
Anyone? This is the correct question.
Let's try 1928 for 400, please, Alex.
Then, in her mid-20s, Margaret Mead published Coming of Age in this Pacific region.
Anyone at all? This is the correct question.
And now, to finish off the round,
Haile Selassie was crowned king of this African country.
Anybody? This is the correct question. That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores.
Player 3, you're in the lead. Well done. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You're in last place, Player 1, but you do get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy
Dancing
round.
in the Bible. Name that Muppet. Rock and Roll Jeopardy. Notable names. Shakespeare. And here's the final category. Green.
Let's get things underway. Player 1.
Hungry Sesame Street Dennison, who has appeared on a Got Milk billboard.
Player 1. Exactly.
At the party for the prodigal son, there was music and dancing, and this was killed for the catering.
Player 2.
What is the fatted calf?
Right you are.
Dancing in the Bible. For 400, please, Alex.
After seeing the Israelites dancing around the golden calf, this man broke his tablets.
Player 2.
Who is Moses?
Exactly.
Dancing in the Bible. For 600.
Mark 6:22 says his stepdaughter's dance pleased him so much he offered her anything she wanted.
Player 2.
Who was Herod?
Definitely.
Dancing in the Bible. For 800, please.
Two of these that mention dancing are number 30 and number 149.
Player 3.
What are the Psalms?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Let's go for Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 200, Alex.
You can buy this former 10,000 Maniac singer's album Ophelia in any little hamlet.
Player 3.
Who is Natalie Merchant?
She's the one we're looking for. Correct.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 400.
He was Ziggy Stardust.
Player 3.
Who is David Bowie?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 600, please.
He wrote Running on Empty and co-wrote Take It Easy.
Player 3.
Who is Glenn Fry?
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for. Player 2.
Who is Jackson Brown?
All right.
I'll try Dancing in the Bible. For 1,000.
Adapted from Ecclesiastes, the line, "A time to dance, a time to mourn," is part of this Pete Seeger song.
Player 3.
What is Turn, Turn, Turn?
Exactly.
Let's try Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 800, please.
This singer sang Rocket Man.
Player 3.
Who is Elton John?
He's the one we were looking for. Yes.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 1,000.
This Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist, with an insect name, plays on Mick Jagger's Wandering Spirit.
Player 2.
Who is Flea?
Exactly.
Let's go for Notable Names for 200.
Amid 1994 GOP gains, Democrat Zell Miller won his second gubernatorial election in this state.
Player 2.
What is Georgia?
That's right. That's the country we were after.
Notable Names for 400.
In the novels, Horatio Hornblower spends over 20 years of his life battling this French emperor.
Player 3.
Who is Napoleon Bonaparte?
Exactly.
Notable names for 600, please, Alex.
Director Leo McCarey was the genius who got Stan Laurel to team up with this man.
Player 3.
Who was Oliver Hardy?
He's the one.
Notable names for 800, Alex.
A poem about her ends with the words, "Ere the tired head of Scotland's queen reposed upon the block."
Player 3.
Who was Mary, Queen of Scots?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Notable names for 1,000.
Elton John's song Philadelphia Freedom was a tribute to this tennis star and her team.
Player 3.
Who is Chris Everett?
Good guess, but it's not what we're looking for. Is that it? Anyone? Player 2?
Who is Billie Jean King?
Yes.
Let's go with green for 200, please.
It ain't easy being this green Muppet frog.
Player 2?
Who is Kermit the Frog?
Exactly.
Green for 400, please, Alex.
Green is a traditional Muslim color in this Middle Eastern country where you'll find Mecca.
Player 2?
What is Saudi Arabia?
That's right. That's the country we were after.
Green for 600.
Larry Bird and Bill Russell won renown wearing the green of this Boston basketball team.
Anyone at all? This is the correct question.
Green for 800, please.
Answer? The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
In a poem, Sir Gawain cuts off this green foe's head, which the body picks up and rides off with.
Player 2?
Who is the Green Horseman?
No. I'm sorry. This is what we wanted.
Green for 1,000, Alex.
These green Belgian veggies seen here are rich in vitamins as well as being delicious.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Anybody? Here's what we were looking for.
Okay. Shakespeare for 200, please, Alex.
It's a play within a play, and so is Kiss Me Kate, the musical based on it.
Anybody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Oh, name that Muppet for 200, please, Alex.
He had a hit with Rubber Ducky.
Player 2?
Who is Ernie?
Exactly.
Name that Muppet for 400, please, Alex.
The Muppet Show debuted in 1976 with this Muppet as host.
Player 1. Correct. Pick again.
This great hook-nosed Muppet has a hankering for chickens.
Player 1. Exactly.
He's the Grouch.
Player 1. Exactly.
This play may have premiered a dozen days after Christmas, which would explain its title.
Player 2?
What is Twelfth Night?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Shakespeare for 600, please.
This comedy concerns Valentine and Proteus, two guys from Italy who vie for the hand of Sylvia.
Nobody? What we were looking for was this.
Shakespeare for 800, please.
Anthony Hopkins played the female role of Audrey in an all-male production of this likable comedy.
Nobody? Here's what we were looking for. Answer? The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
If you think the Antipholus twins aren't the heroes of this comedy, you're mistaken.
Player 2?
What is The Two Gentlemen of Verona?
No. I'm sorry. Here's what we were looking for. Let's see how all the players are doing after the double Jeopardy round.
You've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy, Player 3. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You'll get them next round, Player 1.
It's Final Jeopardy time. Remember, once I give you the category, you'll still have a few seconds to decide on your wager.
Fish fry.
All right, go ahead. Make your wager. Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
If you fried this fish up for the same named hero of an opera, he might say it was the best he ever had.
All right, let's see how everyone did.
Player 1, your question. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you? Your question, Player 2. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you? Your question, Player 3. That's not right, I'm sorry. And your wager?
Take a look. Here's the right response. Congratulations to our winner, Player 2. Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start our game.